Charleston White owes the Chicago peacemaker FYB J-May a sincere apology. For the past couple of years, Charleston White has taken to social media and demeaned, disrespected, and devalued all of the hard work and dedication that J-May has put in Chicago into pushing peace. Not only has he demeaned and devalued J-May's movement, but he's also tried to disrupt it and derail it by going on the platforms disrespecting Chicago's rappers' dead homies, inciting violence, bringing back old memories that sparks up PTSD that leads to Chicago savages wanting to wake up and kill. Then to add insult to injury, Charleston White goes on Say Cheese's platform and disrespects J-May and claims that he's the real peacemaker. But the difference between J-May and Charleston White is this. FYB J-May risked his life not only one time, but every single day. Every single day, J-May walks in Chicago, steps foot in Chicago in these different hoods. He's literally risking his life. That can be the last time he ever films a blog. And why is he doing this? In the name of peace. J-May is being a trailblazer because the youth has to see that this can be done. J-May got a gun pulled out of him on O-Block just a couple months ago by one of the older guys. J-May is in O-Block doing content, pushing peace with them people, knowing damn well he should not be over there because at any given moment, one of them can pop a pill and kill J-May. But Charleston White don't know nothing about that because Charleston White, see, and I'm going to say this too, and this ain't no diss video, this is a real video. See, J-May got his claim to fame by dissing niggas, but he didn't make no money by dissing niggas. So what he did was he became a peacemaker. He started rounding people together to push peace, and he became successful at that because it was genuine. See, when J-May was dissing them niggas, BDK this, fuck the ops, he was really genuine with that. J-May wanted to kill. That's why his mama had to move him out Chicago because J-May was going to be another G Skinny, bro, catching bodies. J-May is a fucking killer. Don't ever let this fool you. He had good parents, bro. You get what I'm saying? So listen, when he was dissing them niggas, he was really with that. But then Skinny died, bro. And when Skinny died, he realized this street shit ain't nothing. When Duck died, he realized this street shit ain't nothing, y'all. Listen, when people died around me, I realized this street shit ain't about nothing. So what did J-May do? He started to push peace. And God bless that man tenfold, bro. 30-fold. However, Charleston White, he came up on a political scale. He came up trying to push a political agenda. Charleston White was never genuine about being an advocate for the youth. I've talked to people in Texas. They say that man don't do that. He never really was with that. He never was. That's why he wasn't successful with it. Charleston White seen a lane. Charleston White seen an avenue. He was dirty. He was broke. He couldn't put gas in his car. He started disrespecting and trolling people, and he shot up. That's how he came in the game. Now he wants to change his image, but he's not genuine. He never was genuine when he was. How can you genuinely disrespect dead people? He never was genuine about nothing. He was just a troll. You get what I'm saying? He was just one of the people that had the gift of gab. And now the gift of gab is running out. You know what I'm saying? So J-May risked his life in the name of peace. Charleston White risked his life in the name of his pockets. Charleston White says these disrespectful things to these dead rappers and these dead babies and these Jewish people and these Asian people and these women. He talks like this so he can fatten his pockets. J-May pushes peace in Chicago because that man is tired of the killing. And for any of you bitch ass niggas saying that he doing it for profit, you guys are a liar. Y'all ain't never lost no brother in the streets. Until y'all lost a brother in the streets, y'all can't say nothing about J-May. Until y'all lost what he done lost. That man tired of this, bro. And Charleston White, you should be tired of this as well. But you not. You like for this to go on, so you can increase your pockets. But you need to check yourself, and you need to call J-Man and apologize, because J-Man doing way more work than you ever did. J-Man saving lives. How many lives have you saved? On phone them, J-Man and potentially saved lives out here. You ain't saved no lives. You ain't saved no lives. You done made millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars, but you ain't saved no lives. And that's why the black community don't respect you. The black community respect the whoop man. Why? Because Harriet Tubman died so that nigga can whoop. Harriet Tubman ain't died to do the shit you doing. On phone now, Martin Luther King ain't died to do the shit you doing. Martin Luther King died to do the shit that J-Man doing. Think about that. And get off your high horse and find God.